So, oh, the beauty of filming. I don't know how people hold up these trays. Just saying. I don't know how people do it. I'm trying. Might have blacked out during the Sephora sale, so now we have to try all of these products together. Here is what is on the menu for today. Hey my pretty people, welcome back. If you're new, I'm Tanya, a retired makeup artist, beauty and fashion lover, and your pink obsessed bestie. If you're into all things girly and glam, you've landed in the right place. As you guys read in the title, today we are trying out all of my new Sephora makeup, most of which is luxury because you guys know how I do the Sephora sale. I try to buy things that are basically never on sale. I'm so excited to try it all out with you guys today. Make sure you get your makeup brushes ready, girl. Let's get glam together. Let's try some new goodies. I get so excited to try new makeup. I will be so excited to get ready the next day, even if I get so much as like a lip gloss. I don't know. I'm just such a makeup lover. I love makeup. So I have my little latte here. Vibes are vibing. The Christmas tree is up. I hope you guys watch my Christmas decorating video. If you have not, I'm gonna link it down below, but that is already up as you're watching this, so make sure you watch that. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna start off with some Rhode Beauty. I cannot tell you guys for how long I've been wanting to try this glazing mist and milk. I am just a dry girl, so drier than the Sahara Desert. So I love hydration, and all of the girls that have the most amazing glazed donut looking skin wear this stuff, so I'm so excited. And I love a good milk, but I feel like my skin drinks it like crazy. And I have heard amazing things about this Rhode Beauty milk, that it's like super hydrating with just like one application. And honestly, my skin, oh my goodness, is this the best skin milk I have tried so far? My skin is plump, it's hydrated. Are you seeing this? I look like a glazed donut. I look like a glazed donut. Wow. Toss. Every time I say wow, I think of that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we're wearing my MEJ clips, which I also got at Sephora, and you're gonna be absolutely sick of seeing these, just so you know. We'll be wearing these until further notice because they're little wings. These make me think of Victoria's Secret. Like, so cute. For foundation, I don't know who told me to pick this up. Nobody did, okay? I just saw it and I needed to try her. This is a new Prada foundation. Prada released not that long ago, you guys, and I have not tried hardly anything besides their lip balm, so we have to try this. But before that, let's hydrate the lips, okay? Let's hydrate the lips. You guys know how I do. You guys know I cannot do dry lips. I do have a little bit of lip oil from my skincare this morning, but of course we have to try none other than the brand new Charlotte Tilbury lip mask. I do know I picked this up from like Ulta, but they do have this at Sephora. Honestly, this video is just me trying out all of the makeup I got on sale. Ulta also had a 20% off right before the Sephora sale, and I picked up some goodies, and if you didn't watch that haul, I'll link it. But yes, we're just trying all of the luxury makeup that I got on sale, basically. Look how beautiful this packaging is. I died. Let's try this baby on. Oh, she is thick. Okay. Wow, this gorgeous product will be sitting on top of my vanity until further notice. Wow, we looked hydrated. I'm impressed. Next we have the Dior Hydration 24-hour concentrate. What even is this? Forever Glow Vel? The Dior Forever Glow Vel is what we're going to be trying next. I am excited for this. I hope all of these products are gonna work well with said Prada foundation because, girl, I'm very hydrated right now. So let's put this on. This fell on in the store and it was so pearlescent and pretty. Ooh, so smooth. You guys, I don't even know, I can't take myself seriously today. Okay, but my skin has never felt this supple and soft and plump before makeup before. What is going on? Did this year's Sephora sale change my life? What is, like, my skin looks how I always dreamt it would look before makeup. Like, what? So good. Let's apply the Prada foundation. She's so pretty. Just so you guys know, this is like a refillable tube, so you literally just buy this. This foundation was about $70 something. I'm not sure what the refill cost, but I'll overlay it. This is glass. Just so you know, glass. Active ingredients, ensolizole, no idea what that is. I'll have to overlay it. This does have sunscreen. Oh, and Sole is the sunscreen. Got it. Yeah, it says that this is flammable until it's dry. That's a little bit scary. So this is a skin optimizing foundation with SPF 17. Let's see what she gives. Let's see what she gives. I also have this new LYS brush. I just thought this was the prettiest pink brush ever, so we're gonna be testing her out. And I think I'm gonna pump this on the back of my hand and then work it in. Okay, I wasn't sure what it was gonna give, but she's a little bit thick. This consistency is giving medium coverage, but medium to full coverage, but we'll see what it gives on the face. Oh yeah, she has coverage. She has coverage. She has a faint smell of, like, I don't know, is it not florally, like maybe it is florally, I don't know. It has a slight scent, and it's a nice scent. It smells luxurious for sure. I usually like to apply my foundation like this, but I just wasn't confident enough to do it because I didn't know how liquidy it was about to be, you know. This color match though is perfect. Look at that color match, it just disappeared. Here's a close-up. It's definitely giving a very second skin effect. It's giving me, honestly, sheer to medium coverage. I thought it was going to be more coverage because of how thick the consistency was, but this is giving like a serum-y type of foundation. And honestly, I'm not mad at it. This is definitely very beautiful. It's not settling in too much. Like, one problem that I have is makeup sits on top of my skin a lot. This seemed to not have much of that problem. I'm just noticing maybe a little bit around the nose here it's doing that, but I wonder if that's something we can resolve with the beauty blender. So I'm gonna get a beauty blender wet and let's see. I'm going to try to build it a little bit with the beauty blender, but first I'm gonna like just see what it gives if I press in. Oh, that kind of picked off the product. The beauty blender might not be the best idea, but I'm not gonna give up on it just yet. I'm gonna try to apply with the beauty blender and see what the beauty blender gives me. I did like the brush application. I'm just wondering if a beauty blender, see the beauty blender just presses it in. Let's do the other side. Okay, yes, I think I like the beauty blender application with this a little better, but I tend to find that with serum-y textured foundations, that's always the case. It just always gives the most beautiful second skin that doesn't sit on top of my face. Honestly, the finish of this is beautiful. I was just concerned about this like around my nose area, but because I have dry skin, a brush tends to not always be enough for me with certain foundations, and the beauty blender just tends to really give it that finish that I like, where my skin and the foundation looks like one and not like a mask, you know what I mean? Did build up a little bit more, so I would say this is medium-ish coverage. If you like full coverage, this is probably not gonna be for you. I'm not sure what the claims say, but I'm gonna try to build it a little bit around where my moles are to see. But see, my moles poke through no matter what. Like this one right here, it's still poking through. Put a little more here on this mole and it still does poke through as well. The way that I rate my foundations is if my moles look faded out, that's medium. If my moles are completely gone, that's full coverage. Just so you know, that's how I know whether a foundation is full, medium, or light coverage. If my moles are very prominent, then yes, I will say it's sheer. So yes, you can wear this very sheer, you could build it up to medium, but honestly nowadays I love a good medium coverage. I don't need full coverage. I prefer my skin to just look like skin. Like, I don't want it to look like I'm wearing a mask. I want it to look like I have juicy, healthy skin, I guess. That just depends on your preferences. But I think this is a beautiful foundation. It's so expensive. I don't know if it's worth $75 or whatever around that price range, but let's wear it through the day, because sometimes when a foundation just looks better and better and better throughout the day, like my YSL Cushion foundation that I paid $90 for, I can kind of be like, okay, this looks incredible throughout the day, it wears well. $90 is still crazy, don't get me wrong, but at least I know I'm gonna use up the entire product, you know? The one thing that will steer me away from using a foundation again is if I look in the mirror after 2-3 hours and it's breaking apart or it's doing weird funny stuff. It's beautiful, and one thing I did notice is it's very flexible, because a lot of the times I have these forehead lines. I haven't gotten my Botox in a minute, so I have these forehead expression lines, and when I move my forehead, the foundation moves with the lines rather than setting in between them. So that's already a really great sign from the foundation. So let's see how it works throughout the day and if it's worth it. I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. Like her sitting on my vanity, I've already gotten compliments from friends that have come over just from them seeing this sitting on my vanity. And I do love that the product is refillable. Next, I have this Dior contour stick, and I got her in the color 02 Tan. Perfect shade for me. I have already been wearing this, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I really like it so far. This is a skin contour. This is not a foundation stick. They do have a foundation stick that looks just like this that I've heard great things about, so we're gonna have to try that at some point. But no, I only picked up the contour stick and not the foundation stick. I just want to clarify that this is not from their foundation stick line. This is a contour stick from their contour stick section, their contour area, not the foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where I place this. Right here, I like to do like kind of right above where like my ear hole is. That's like a weird way to explain it, but yeah, right there. Do the neck, the lip, the nose, right here, and I always pull up so it gives me a facelift, girl, because yeah, right here again. Do the tiniest amount on the forehead, not too much. That's like my favorite contour placement right here. Let's blend her out, shall we? For the neck, I always use the same foundation brush just because I feel like this makes sure that it blends easier since there's a little foundation on it. See how easy that blends? So good. It withers like butter. Look at that. Just a few taps and it's like blended. So good. This shade is so beautiful. If you're close to my skin tone, 02 Tan. Take a smaller brush to blend the nose. Let's do concealer next. I have my Dior concealer. Spoiler alert, this is phenomenal. Got the color 1N in this. I let this kind of marinate and then I do my blush. My Patrick Ta Little Holiday limited edition set. These are limited holiday colors and they are new colors that he's never released before. This is in Out of Office. The lip gloss is in Ice Me Down, and I already love Patrick Ta's blush formula, so I was super excited about this. I only own one other Patrick Ta blush, and that's kind of weird because I really do love that one blush, and it's kind of crazy that I haven't picked up any other colors until now. This packaging is obviously so gorgeous with this metallic pink, and here is what the color looks like. We do have a cream and a powder. So let's start off with the cream. I know that he actually puts the cream after the powder sometimes or something like that, but I personally usually do that, but we might try it for this video. But let's start with the cream first, then we could put powder, then we could put cream again, just because it just feels weird to put the cream last. I don't know why, but yeah, this is the most perfect mauve blush, and if you guys have been watching me lately, I'm obsessed with pink mauve blushes right now for the winter time. Oh, that's so pretty. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's blend out this concealer. Look at how brightening and beautiful this is. The texture of it is so like silky and soft. I will add just a tiny bit more. I always do this with every single concealer. Right in here and let that marinate. In the meantime, I'm gonna blend the blush up and marry it into the concealer. Okay, let's blend that concealer out. And I like to just focus it right in here. So far, I'm like really obsessed with how the complexion is coming out. I'm a little bit scared to try the powder I'm gonna try. I'm so picky about powder. Honestly, I don't try new powders often because I'm just so picky. We have quite a few new powders. These one size ones. We have these Lawless ones. And I'm really trying here. So I'm gonna do Lawless for now. We have a translucent but light medium, and we have one in tutu. So I'm gonna like swatch them on my hand real quick, see what it gives and see what I feel like I wanna put under my eyes today. The Lawless ones are pressed powders, and tutu is, it doesn't really look like any other color. I thought it was going to be lavender. It's actually kind of like a pinky hue Honestly, I think we're gonna do tutu because I'm used to putting a pink powder underneath my eyes. This is like my safe zone. So I'm gonna do that just so I don't ruin the rest of my face because I am filming other things today. And I feel like if once I put a powder that's too dark under my eyes, it's like game over. I have to start over. So I'm just gonna take tutu on a brush. I'm not really sure if I should use a brush or a powder puff, but I'm gonna do a brush for now, just to not accidentally dry out my under eyes. Oh wow, that is pretty. Actually, I think that I will just do that because I don't want to dry out my under eyes. I'm just gonna use a brush. I have that issue with my under eyes where my under eyes will look like crocodile skin if I put too much powder under there, and I don't like that. I like them to look silky and soft, and usually I can kind of fix it with the setting spray, but I would prefer if I don't have to. Honestly, I like how brightening that powder is. You guys see how brightening that is? That's nice. Okay, Lawless, we're gonna have to test this out more. I am so picky with powder. You cannot pry Huda Beauty or Beauty Bakery out of my hands usually, so I like this. I'm letting it kind of bake a little bit, like a little tiny bit, and I kind of want to go ahead and set the rest of my face with the one size. I know my friend Amy told me that this was a gray all over setting powder as well, so she got me 2 colors. You guys know my friend Amy gifted me some of the products in this video, so we're going to try out the one in medium to set all over the rest of my face. Here's what this looks like. Oh wow. Oh, she's airbrushed, honey. And it didn't take away like the glowiness. Wow. I mean, I should know that anything my friend Amy recommends is gonna be good because she's like a makeup artist that does makeup for actual production stuff, so I'm not surprised that I like it. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not surprised at all. I'm excited for this one size powder. This is the Boucle Silk powder. Turn the brush over and use the clean side to pat in the rest powder from Lawless. That Lawless powder, I am actually very surprised with how much I like it right now. Let's see how it wears, but I really like it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take the powder side of the Patrick Ta Holiday Blush, and we're gonna just double down that blush. Ooh, that is pretty. Ooh, ooh, she's pigmented. Oh my God. Oh my God, I think I went a little too crazy. Let me use the other brush to try to... Oh, be careful with this one. She is pigmented, but it's gorgeous. Look at that blush color. So beautiful. I'm just gonna take what's left on the brush. Okay, I'm just gonna little light tap. Yeah, little light tap is what's gonna work for me because oh, she was pigmented. Ah, that really caught me off guard. Like, I know they're pigmented, but I guess my other one is not as strong of a pink as this, so I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. Wow. That blush color is everything, you guys. So I want to try putting the cream on top of the powder because I know that this is how he gets it to look, to make the skin look glowy. I see what he does. The cream just makes the skin look very plump. I was always scared to try it, but I'm glad I tried it today because no regrets. We have the new Dior palette. This is the Backstage Glow Maximizer palette in Rose Gold Glow. I have heard this got reformulated and not for the better after I showed this in my video, and it's a little depressing because I love my original Dior Backstage Glow palette. But let's try her out, shall we? I always do that with my other one. I swirl all the colors together. Okay, I don't see why people are mad. This is literally beautiful. I feel like it is a lot less chunky than the original one. The original one had like more of a glitter in it, I feel like, but it was a tasteful glitter. It wasn't like, girl, you look like a disco ball glitter. It was very pretty and sparkly. This just has, it's very sheen-like, like very, it's glowy. It's honestly gorgeous. I don't know why anybody would complain about this. Like, it's beautiful. And it's just the right amount of glow too. It's not too much. But I do feel like I am having to work a little more to like get it, I guess, to get it out, like get the product doing things. The other one was a lot more pigmented. That might have been a decision on their part to make this a little bit more user friendly, so like you don't get too much product on your face. But that's one thing about luxury makeup that people don't talk about, is it's made to be user friendly. Like, you're paying a price tag to basically apply your makeup easier, or like quicker, blend it quicker. At least that's what I see. I do have this Westman Atelier Duo, and I'm not going to use the blush side of it because we already used Patrick Ta, but I do want to take that bronzer because I heard amazing things about this bronzer, you guys, and I just want to bronze a little bit. We're just going to use this little tapered brush. It's not clean, it has like a little product, but it's not bronzer or anything, so I don't know. The thing about this product is it's very beautiful. I just don't know that it's worth the money it costs. This was so expensive. She smells like Coty Airspun powder. I just don't know that this is worth the money. I feel like there are definitely bronzers that blend as easily as this, that are not this expensive. Like the MAC bronzers are really good. Guerlain bronzers are really good, and they're not as pricey as this was. So I don't know that this is worth it. This I more so feel like it's just a luxury. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely a luxury to have Westman Atelier, I guess. I'm just not seeing anything special about this duo besides like it blends in to itself. But like I said, you don't need to spend that much money for this. I think what I'm trying to say is I got this because it's pretty. Okay, I got it because it's pretty. It works well, don't get me wrong. Like, look how easy that blended. And it's a beautiful bronzer shade. I heard that these bronzer shades are amazing for people who have trouble finding bronzers that are not too red, too pink, or too orange. It's a perfect in between. I do have to agree with that. It is that perfect in between. So I just applied a little more of that powder underneath with a powder puff, and I think I like it better applied with the powder puff, but I should have known that. I usually prefer a powder puff. I was just a little scared of the powder. Felt like it wasn't set enough like under my lines. That's why I use a powder puff, so I could really press it in there. Anyway, problem solved. That's all I needed to just a little disclaimer, because you see it's a little different under here. For my eyes, I'm using this NARS Taj Mahal eyeshadow palette. Little disclaimer, I did receive this in PR. I did not purchase this. I just want to be transparent with you guys. I didn't buy any eyeshadow for the Sephora sale this year, surprisingly, besides my Charlotte Tilbury face palette that has eyeshadows in it. But I feel like I want to save that for a different video though, so we're just going to be using this little NARS palette. So I'm just going to take this color here. We're going to put that in the crease. Very pretty. Blend it out effortlessly. I haven't used NARS eyeshadows in such a long time, but I do remember having a positive experience with their eyeshadows. I'm not really sure why I haven't bought their eyeshadows or used their eyeshadows in so long. That's absolutely stunning. Honestly, this blended itself too. I was a little scared of it at first because how dark it looks on the pan, but kind of like just withered in and blended seamlessly. And this is like the only crease color you really need for a look, to be honest. You don't need much more than this. So beautiful. And I'm also really in love with smaller palettes lately. I feel like I use them a lot more. Go ahead and blend this onto the lid as well. Create something a little smoky. Wow, I actually love this color. This is stunning. Perfect cranberry color. I want to take this right here because this is a holiday glam and this is more shimmery. And I'm going to put this all over the eyelid. That's stunning. Wow. I think I'm gonna need more NARS eyeshadow quads. Like, this is so beautiful. Cannot wait to try the other two colors here in a different look. I can definitely see myself using this as a little everyday quad for the holidays, honestly. Like, I could do this one for more of an everyday look. And this is like a satin color. And then if I ever want gold, I could do this. This is so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna apply this right here underneath the lash line. How well this complements my brown eyes is impressive. Whoever on the NARS team picked this out for me, thank you, because I really like it. I'm gonna pat in that powder again. And before we continue, I want to go ahead and apply some spray because we have something new that I impulse bought, and it's the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Spray. And this is supposed to blur your skin, and my skin already looks pretty blurred with all these gorgeous complexion products, but I wonder if it could look even more blurred. So let's see. I remember spraying this on my hand in store and I was so impressed with how my palm of my hand looked after I sprayed this. So I did get the small bottle here. And, I didn't want to commit to the full one just yet. So let's try this out. This is my fan. Okay, I don't know if I noticed a major difference. I don't know. Do we see a difference? Let me know in the comments. So weird, I can feel the texture of this on my lips. Like it made my lips feel really smooth. That's probably what my face feels like right now. Yeah, my face feels really smooth right now. Okay, I mean, I think maybe you guys are seeing it better than me. I am a little bit fuzzy on what I'm seeing because I'm testing so many products, but I will keep you guys updated on this. I'm going to go ahead and take a new eyeliner. This is by One Size in the color Busty Brown, and I'm just gonna give myself a little brown wing. Cute. Okay, she's easy to work with. I haven't done a brown wing in a little minute, but I am remembering how much I like it now. So pretty. Wow. Okay guys, I do not have a new mascara or eyebrow products from Sephora, so I'm going to do those off camera. But in case you are wondering what I'm going to be putting on my lashes, because I do get questions about mascara a lot, it's YSL Lash Clash. I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply this, so I'll be right back. Lashes are done, brows are done, and I couldn't be happier to do my favorite part of my makeup routine lately, and it's my lip combo. Lips just tie everything in. I'm using two new items from the sale, and Dior Nude Line Lip Liner in 400 and Charlotte Tilbury Kissing Lipstick in Candy Chic. Here is what the lipstick looks like, and here's what the lip liner looks like. Literally, it's stunning lip liner. I am obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, this is so beautiful. This is the perfect holiday pink. Let's top it with a little gloss. Oh my gosh, it smells like peppermint. I feel like Mean Girls. All we've done is make Regina's face smell like peppermint. Look at that. Ooh, so glossy. Guys, the Sephora sale this year might have changed my makeup game forever. Look at this face. Ugh, I can't. All the finishing touches. I just changed, fixed up my hair, added my jewelry. I have a few things to do this evening, so I am ready for the day. Basically, I am going to be giving you guys a wear test, so don't go anywhere, but I did want to show you guys the finished look. What do you think? What do you think? Guys, I kind of feel like the Sephora sale this year changed my life a little bit. Like these products, I feel like some of these products are exactly what I've been missing in my routine, and I'm kind of really excited about that. You know what's so weird? That I didn't necessarily plan on some of these items. I feel like the products I didn't even plan on getting are the ones that have surprised me the most. Does that ever happen to you guys? You buy like a random product, like any product, and you end up loving it, and it's something you didn't even think about that you would love or didn't ever consider that you would love or consider buying. You kind of just like, it was like an impromptu thing and you ended up just falling in love. I'm feeling like that about my face right now. Like, you guys know I did a challenge where I could only buy the pink items, and out of like the things that were actually in my wish list slash cart, I only ended up picking like 2 things, and the rest of it were just random things that I got while I was there. And I am very pleasantly surprised with like this glam right now. My skin looks the best it's looked in a minute, and I'm not sure if it's the Rhode or if it's the Prada or what it is, but we're going to continue to test these products with different things and see. Okay, I'm gonna go run around, do what I have to do, and I will be back to show you guys this makeup looks like after 2 hours. Oh, and just so you guys know, right now it is 2:57 p.m. Tanya here from a different video. So right now I'm filming my holiday Christmas pink mist decor haul, and I wanted to throw this in this video really quickly to just hype you guys up to go and watch that. I'm gonna link it down below, make sure you guys go and check it out. But I did want to share with you guys how the makeup looks. It has been a couple of hours right now, so I wanted to go ahead and check in for my first update and show you guys how gorgeous the makeup actually looks with all of my holiday vibes going on. Such a beautiful holiday look, very wearable. But so far the face is still on, but I will be honest, the only thing I've really done is film another video so far. Now I'm about to head out, so within the next 2 hours we will see what happens. See you in a couple hours. Okay, you guys, you're gonna have to excuse me because the mic is not on, but it is now 12 a.m. I'm about to take all this off and go to bed, but I didn't want to end the day without giving you guys a final update and review on all of this makeup. Again, I don't have my mic right now. I have packed everything because I have an event tomorrow and I'm taking my mics with me. Don't mind the background noise. I'll try to edit the audio as best as I can in the editor, but let me grab a mirror. Let's chat. Did put this through a great test because I went out and about. And when was it that we finished doing our makeup? 3 or something? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's like 9 hours of wear time. I will say the foundation really started to come off here on my forehead. I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but I started noticing this around hour 6-ish, and then also right here on my cheek it's kind of gone. I do notice though where I put the Lawless powder, everything is in place here, so that's pretty impressive. But I am noticing a little bit of crocodile texture underneath my eyes. So I feel like that Lawless powder I might have either put too much because how I applied it with the brush and then I added more with the powder puff. I think for the next time I will just apply some with the powder puff after I warm it up on my hand first, which is what I usually do anyway, so I don't know why I didn't just do that. I did try to do a little amount with the brush because I was afraid of this, and then I ended up causing this anyway. So the next time I use it, I'm going to try it with just a powder puff with the powder warmed up on the back of my hand and see if that resolves it, because the crocodile texture is a lot worse on this eye than this eye. This eye looks a lot smoother. My eye makeup actually did stay in place really well, even that glitter. So that NARS eyeshadow palette, chef's kiss. We try more of those. Of course, everything kind of stayed in place around this area here, the eyes, the brows, everything. It's just where I didn't use the Lawless powder, everything kind of dispersed. So I feel like the Prada Beauty foundation, it does look beautiful upon initial application, but you are gonna have to set it with a little bit more than that one size powder in order for it to not do this and this. So yes, if you want your makeup to last 9 hours, do not do what I did. Do not do what I did. But if you want it to last longer, maybe put some of that Lawless, there's a translucent one of those pressed powders, maybe use that one all over and then use the 2-2 one underneath the eyes for brightening. Would be a great combo. You notice my skin looks very blurred around here, which is where I would usually start seeing a lot of pores coming in by this time of day or night. So I feel like that Yummy Spray does work. So the Danessa Myricks Yummy Spray, whatever it is, this thing right here, this works, you guys. I actually am so excited to continue to use this. Yeah, I don't know if I'm that impressed by that Prada foundation, given that it's over $60. It's expensive, so I'm not sure about that. But we're gonna keep testing it out. This is my initial application, initial opinion, and I feel like I'm gonna try that foundation with other powders, different products, and see how I feel about it. But would I recommend it right now to you? Not really, to be honest. I need to test it out more before I would feel comfortable telling you to go and get that. But I will say that 2-2's Lawless powder I'm very impressed with, very impressed with. I feel like if I nail down the application part, I will definitely be able to prevent the crocodile texture underneath the eye on this side, because it's not really that prominent on this other eye, which I feel like maybe I might have applied less here on accident and I didn't notice. I'm not sure, why that is or why this side it just looks a lot drier. The longevity of it is very impressive. If you have oily skin, I think you will love that Lawless powder for sure. I'm just a dry girly, so I constantly have to work with my powders and make them work for me. I need a powder because I film so much and I need my makeup to last all day all the time because I have events. I don't just film, I have events, I have school. Like, I need my makeup to stay on and not look like this at the end. I don't want this happening. As far as everything else, my skin looks amazing. I'm excited. If you take away one thing from this, that Patrick Top Blush did not budge. This, incredible. I'm looking at my face throughout the day. This actually did something. NARS quads, chef's kiss. Like, first, I'm wearing my YSL mascara that does not budge all day. That's my favorite luxury mascara right now. Somebody told me to try a Chanel one, so I'm gonna pick that up very soon. The Dior highlight palette, still there. Still there. Obviously my lip combo is just fully gone because I ate food like twice, 3 times today after that video was done. Of course, that's not going to be on anymore. I actually might have purposely wiped it off because it was looking patchy, but that lip liner from Dior did last quite a while, so it did last through me filming for like 2 hours, as you guys saw in my last update. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed me doing this with a wear test. Let me know if you prefer these try new makeup videos with a wear test. I feel like it's so much more helpful in my opinion when there is a wear test. Like, yes, your makeup looks beautiful right after you put on all those shiny new products, but what's happening after the full day of wearing all those new products? Because that's where I have a big question mark. Because for me, the products can be nice, new, and shiny, but if they're not going to have longevity, I'm not going to reach for it. That's just the truth. So of course, I'm going to test out that Prada foundation for the rest of the week. I'm going to wear it tomorrow and try to set it differently and stuff. Risky move because I have an event, but the event is right in the morning, like right when I get there. So at least I know for those 2 hours of the event, my face will be looking flawless, because my face was looking incredible with that foundation the first 2 hours and through all of my filming. So yeah, hopefully I can prevent this tomorrow, and I will keep you guys posted in a little like I'll probably do like a speed reviews of some kind. I know that that's what all the makeup girlies do here on YouTube, so I might post something like that in the near future. I actually really liked this lip mask, by the way. I'm a Laneige girly with my lip masks, and it's hard for me to pick something else because that one's just so moisturizing, and this actually did really well. I really like this, and it's really pretty as well. That is the rundown basically. If I missed anything or forgot to talk about a product because it's late and I'm really tired. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the one size. I feel like this looks so beautiful, but I don't know if it's working with the foundation. I don't know if this is going to work better with a different foundation. I'm gonna try this with a different foundation because right now I don't really know if I love it or if I don't know why this happened. You know what I mean? And I need to figure it out because upon initial first impression, this looked phenomenal and it didn't dry my skin out, and I love that about it. So I also don't know about the Westman Atelier bronzer because this that's happening is right where that bronzer is, so I'm not sure about that either. I'm gonna have to test that out with my like normal face routine and see if it holds up a lot better. But yes, okay guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm super tired, but I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.